How y'all doing this here evening, huh? Good to see you. Welcome back. Happy to have you. We're going to get some more AI in on us. Get some more Somnium done. Explore some more about this here murder mystery. Now, if you ain't been watching, see what has happened is they done found a corpse. They are investigating, trying to figure out who done make that corpse. And, yeah, there's a little girl involved. She's the daughter of the corpse. Well, of course, before she was all corpseified. You know, that's clearly the way that rolls. So, yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to enjoy ourselves. Hope y'all have a good time here. I'm trying to get my green screen to quit fucking up, but yeah, let's try this. Hey, Google. Can you turn the lights off, please? There's a little bit better there. Of course, Deku is going to fade out because he is a lot of green, so I'm going to be hollow. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, game. Hurry up and load, duder. There we go. Oh, right through the base of the skull. Hit him right in the kill button. Oh, that poor Spike. I'm assuming that's his name. Spike Chunsoft. Chunsoft's his last name. Makes sense when you don't think about it. Let's see, what's our time look like? So this is going to be the freshest file. Alright, we're going to investigate a senator's house, because his number was the last number to call our victim. I do kind of like that little... Hey, look, here's some images from the last time you played. Try to refresh your mind.
I need to ask you a few questions.
I'm a very busy man. You can ask me tomorrow during normal business hours.
I will ask you
It's
now!
about Shoko Nadami. You can't tell me you've never heard of her.
As a matter of fact, I have. It was reported on the news that she was killed.
2 days ago at 9:02 p.m., you made a phone call to Shoko Nadami.
A phone call? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
So... Because his name's So, get it?
So much blood. Where's all this red coming from?
He's pissed.
It's
My
a
guess.
thermograph.
Yeah, I knew that.
Dante's kind of a dipshit.
Anyway, he's lying. How do I get him to admit it? Aiba, call his phone again.
I like the various
Using
options there.
Shoko's line.
Understood.
Why would he have it on him? Right?
You're not
This
gonna
is
pick
like
it up?
hidden burner phone? Why not keep it hidden?
It's from Shoko. I had her give you a call.
What?
It'll stop ringing soon. 3, 2, 1. See?
This proves nothing.
Fine. I did call her. Around 9 o'clock, just like you said.
Finally confessing?
There's nothing to confess. I did nothing wrong.
Then why did you lie to me?
I mean, technically.
Because I didn't want to get involved in all of this nonsense. You mean to tell me that I am a suspect?
I mean, yeah, dude.
My call was after Shoko died. If I were the killer, why would I do that?
I don't know. But I'm asking the questions.
Do you have a warrant? I thought not.
Warrant
I'll
for
be
your
leaving.
ass. Sorry.
Good night, detective.
So, went back inside his mansion. So, I tried to follow, but So's bodyguards blocked my path, as is their job.
Go home. Unless you want to get kicked out.
Try it, bitch bag. Let's see. Why does So have a burner phone? What's the relationship with So and Shoko?
I don't know. Even if I did, it would be confidential.
Well, I mean, you don't have to be a dick about it. I'm just trying to do my job, just like you gentlemen.
Do you know where So was Friday at 5 p.m.?
Here, in the mansion.
Can anyone corroborate that?
Maybe the housekeeper.
I mean, technically, the bodyguards could corroborate. It would be suspect in court, but it's still not, dismissible.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What about you?
Look, a UFO. Look, the Mothman.
I mean, that's an American creature, so
Look, a grandma.
I'm enjoying this.
Look, a porno mag on the floor.
Where?
I like this guy.
I've heard of her, but I've never met her. I saw her on the news.
Alright, I do enjoy the music. I'm gonna give him that.
No, nothing special. Not any different from any other politician anyway.
Date, a minute.
What happened?
So is on the move. Most likely in a car.
How do you know?
I hacked So's smartphone and I'm currently tracking the GPS. Not his rental phone, the one registered under his name.
Where's he
I had a
headed?
rental phone.
Unknown.
I wouldn't use it anymore and I use my real phone.
Somewhere to the east.
Make me feel fancy. But we live in the...
Keep tracking him.
Roger that.
Are we gonna follow him? Yeah! Street traits. Getting all fast and furious up in this bitch. Well, like mid-speed, mildly annoyed. Not really all that furious. It's, he's trying to cover his own ass. It's what people do. I can't really blame him for it. It's just, no reason to be angry is what I'm saying. A little weird his bodyguards aren't with him. Unless it's something he doesn't want his bodyguards to know about?
What was So doing here?
Date, my apologies.
What's wrong?
My battery is low.
Are you serious?
Can you feed off my system or something? I guess it's not going to be a problem. I can still see out my right eye. My vision halved and I went into warehouse. Didn't she charge while we drive? We always see her in the middle of the steering wheel. Must not have been a very long drive. Oh, I get it. So is secretly an artist, but he's really self-conscious about his work, so he doesn't want him to see it yet. Not until it's finished. White cloth on a blobby mask. Something covered with a white cloth.
This
on
is...
the table. Back to painting my nails, I guess.
It can't be. Iris.
This isn't making a whole
Iba, what's your charge?
Currently at 2%.
Can you make a call?
I can. I am connected to the power supply. What do you...
Hurry. Just connect me to boss.
Shannon's real name.
Date, what's wrong?
I found a body.
What?
She
Yeah,
was
Should
murdered.
have stayed there while we
Multiple
did-
stab wounds to the
Whatever,
back.
it's fine.
And one eye missing.
Oh no.
Location is Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The victim is Iris Sagan.
Iris?
She'll be gone by the time.
I'll tell you more later.
Why you should have stayed.
Just send CSI to the scene right away. And one more thing. Congressman So Sajima. Bring him to Abyss.
Wait a minute, why?
I'll take
Why
responsibility
do you
for
think?
everything. Just do it, please.
All right.
Ellipses. Bye, Iris. You were super annoying. That doesn't mean she should die. I'm just calling him like I see him. I'm a truth teller.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
That feels less prophetic when she was just a giant shit.
God damn it!
So if he has to honk the horn, does he vote I button AI? It's unimportant to the plot. I'm just curious. Police headquarters, Sunday, 9:48 p.m. I'll pee urine. Sorry.
Do you honestly think you can get away with this?
I think I already
Funny,
had.
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Date, calm down.
You know Iris Sagan, don't you?
No, I don't. I've never heard of her.
But even if he doesn't know her name. Or put a picture of Iris in front of So.
So you've never met her before?
I have not.
Have you seen her corpse?
Corpse?
I know you've seen her body.
Based on what?
That's an important clue, but there's something else.
Iris's body was found at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
What does that have to do with anything?
I stood up and went to the corner of the room. I had to tinkle. Oh, I picked up a PC monitor and put it on the desk in front of him. Of course, now it was unplugged and totally useless, but...
This. Iba, play the video.
Right away.
I see. Then I suppose you know I was there.
Yeah,
Then you
dickhead,
saw
what's
the
point?
body.
I didn't. I was at the warehouse. But I didn't see any corpses there.
Don't lie to me!
It's the truth.
Then what were you doing there?
I choose to remain silent.
You what?
I choose to whoop your
Remain
ass.
silent. As is my right, guaranteed by law. Remember that I am a politician.
Wow, this
I
is sounding a
know
little too
my
close to
rights.
home right now, given our current political situation.
Date, can I get a second?
What?
1 minute.
Does it matter if he saw the body or not in this case? He's a busy man. If we hold him here too long...
You want me to stop beating around the bush?
I certainly do. You believe that So Sajima is her killer. Or is at the very least involved in the crime somehow.
She beat me to it.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Why not ask him for his alibi first?
What is...
Iris was live streaming until 2 a.m. today. Someone
That couldn't
visited
have been
her and
him.
interrupted the stream. I hadn't been in contact with her for a while. Whoever visited her this morning almost certainly has something to do with the murder.
I need to know So's alibi.
Thinking about how Iris's body was frozen when I discovered it.
Yeah, she could have been dead for a while.
It must have taken at least 18 hours for the body to freeze to that state. I entered the warehouse at 9 p.m. 18 hours prior to that was 3 a.m. Iris was last seen alive around 2 a.m.
So
She was live streaming, so there's no doubt about
his
the time.
location between 2 and 3 a.m.
Meaning Iris must have been murdered between 2 and 3 in the morning. Iris was killed sometime between 2 and 3 in the morning. Do you have an alibi for that time?
I was playing Mahjong all night. At a place called Dora Dora in Shinjuku.
That's an adorable
Politician spending all night in a mahjong parlor.
An exclusive Mahjong parlor, yes.
If it's mahjong, you should have had 3 opponents with you.
Indeed I did. But they were all strangers. I don't remember their names.
name. So you don't
That's
have an
it.
alibi.
I did some research.
Dang.
Dora Dora is a private room mahjong parlor. It is owned and operated by one individual.
If the rooms are private, that limits the number of potential witnesses. The shopkeeper might be in So's pocket, and he's the only one we can ask about So's alibi. Especially if he doesn't remember any of the 3 people he played
Oh,
against.
damn it, my hands are still wet.
He
I
might
can't
as well
get my
not
phone
have
in
an
the bucket.
alibi.
That's not much of an alibi, So.
Please, this is ridiculous. First you suspect me in the matter of Shoko Nadami, and now this? I haven't killed anyone. Not Shoko, not Iris. Besides, if I stabbed a woman, why would I bring her to a cold storage warehouse?
Wait. What did you say?
Ah, I never told you she was stabbed, did I, bitch? But I remembered. He slipped up. I stabbed a woman. So does know about the corpse. Because it's the autopsy report. But I really want to look at something real quick. We're gonna run over to, let's see, can I? Oh, it's not gonna let me. Okay. We're gonna do something real quick. That voice, Dante's voice, is striking me as extremely familiar, and I want to double check something. AI, the Somnium files. I've got a theory on who the voice actor is for Dante. So I just want to check one thing real quick, and we will get into it. Where's the American cast? Great game. Great series. Right there. You should play it. Crap. How do I get to the American cast? So we need Date. There we go. Greg Chun as Kaname Date. I want to see Greg Chun's list because his voice. Gi-hun. It is. It's Gi-hun from Squid Game. I knew it. Okay, I'm happy. I love Squid Game. Guilty. Could have sworn I knew his voice. I just wanted to, you know, verify.
I never mentioned Iris's cause of death.
Dick.
How do you know she was stabbed?
Because...
Because you did it?
Don't be stupid.
Then how do you
At the very
know?
least, you saw the body, bro.
Stop dodging the question and answer. Boss, give me permission to sink. He can't hide inside his own head.
I mean, he could.
You've got it. Sync with him.
Sounds very intimate.
I put So into chemically induced state. But do not worry, it will not affect the sink.
Okay, Dante. Let's do it.
Right.
Back into the Matrix!
Please, don't forget the 6-minute time limit.
I know.
You say it every time.
Let us begin.
And after the needlessly flashy visuals, that totally makes accomplishes absolutely nothing. But damn it, it does look. Weird. I don't know what the fuck she's up to.
Did you witness my superior driving technique?
Witness your ass
Yeah, I
crash.
saw you get in an accident.
No! I only pressed the wrong pedal!
Still an accident.
That's what you
Rosa.
call an accident.
Oh, look at that!
Don't change the subject.
Observe the surroundings.
Ooh, pretty.
Huh.
Yo,
In a
Kota.
word, I'd say it's strange. Maybe this is So's corrupt nature manifesting itself.
Maybe it's your.
The man's
Mom's
somnium
corrupt
is
shut.
almost as corrupt as he is. I am impressed. Never mind.
Yeah, this is a real bad dream. Let's get the clues we need and get the hell out of here.
Word, yo! Hey, Iris.
It's Iris! What on earth is she doing here?
Dying again? She seems to do that a lot. It was a really awkward upskirt. Right behind that Yototo crate. Can't imagine what they're alluding to there. It's the Purple Man! Ah, shit, we got a crossover with Five Nights.
Iris! We can't go any closer?
We cannot.
That silhouette we saw.
This is So's somnium. During a sync, we experience the subject's dreams from a third-person perspective. In other words,
It has to be him.
I cannot say for certain, but probably.
Or you witnessed it.
What's going on?
It appears that time is looping in this warped space.
Time is looping? Can't you do something about that?
What exactly do you propose I do?
I don't know. I don't know
You're
how the
telling me
fucking
I
this
have to
works.
watch this scene over and over?
I don't want to watch it either.
Well then,
I suppose we
Sure,
can help
funny.
her. We may then be able to ask this manifestation of Iris some questions.
huh? Sure, do whatever you gotta do.
Yes, we have to save Iris, no matter what.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
Dream Iris, so the real Iris is still dead. Does it matter?
But to do that, we gotta do something about that huge wooden box.
Why? We're on the right side of it. What the fuck? Whatever. That gameplay elements will just fucking
Somnium scan. Activate.
Mental lock number 1. Mental lock number 2. I wish it was more like an old school, mental lock number 3. Like an old school, game show. And I could choose which door. What prize awaits behind mental lock number 4? Help Iris escape. If Iris escapes, you may discover So's secret. What do you think about him? He's so-so. That was terrible. I should apologize, but I fucking refuse. Large box, wooden door, forklift. Wooden door, warehouse door. Those look like all of our possible interactables. Unless we can interact with this barrier. Does not appear we can.
A large wooden box.
That's what she said. Investigate.
This box is too large to exist in reality.
Ah, come on.
This must be a reflection of So's deepest psyche.
His deepest psyche. He definitely doesn't want us going any further.
Seems that way.
This guy's a pain in the ass even in his dream.
In any case, moving this box may take some ingenuity. A forklift.
Drive it.
Roger that. Leave it to me.
I wonder why there was a little skull. Nah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Fuck
It is time to unleash the Drift King.
Didn't you crash a minute ago? Besides, the forklift
Spinning
is
out
front-wheel
kind of
drive.
drifting, if so. Never let Iba try. That's what we're learning.
Hey, how is she able to swim? This isn't the sequel. We all know the rules of gaming.
There's something here.
Maybe you should jump in. You might unlock a bonus stage.
Do you have the mind of a child?
A little. Negative time.
You picked up a timie that has a negative effect. Negative timies can multiply time or force you to use them. If you pick one up, be careful.
A mysterious warp space suddenly appeared.
Put your hand in. No.
Oh, that's interesting.
It appears to be connected to that place.
That sound makes it hard to believe it was a pebble.
So it seems like we need a big ass thingy to throw in there or something.
A warehouse. Is anyone there? No response.
Even if there was someone there, they might not answer.
Alright, what else do we have to play with? Let's go over here, huh? I'll grab those. Presumably we'll get the same response from all of them.
5 minutes left, Outta.
A portal. Here?
Yeah,
My hand.
yeah, you can do it.
I suppose if I must.
You must, for I command it.
So our hand should be huge and comfortable. Yep. So there you go.
Oh, I've seen a boss character like this before.
Run, Iris!
Sounds like stuff.
Are those boxes in the way too?
She got farther.
We do not have time to move each one.
If only we could use that crane.
Remove the large box made an escape path.
A warehouse door.
Hey! Leave them! Yeah, so that's not gonna help us at all. Well, tits. Alright, let's see. So we got a bunch of warehouse doors. Oh, here's some. Let's go this one. It's costing us way too much time!
Pieces of concrete. Ah!
Ow.
Ow!
Are you okay?
I want to go home.
It's okay. Don't push yourself. Just give it another shot, okay? You can do it.
You can do it!
Stop it! You trying to be nice makes me want to cry.
I need more ice. Ice. Baby.
Pieces of concrete.
Alright, so... For a second I thought I said, listen. To the concrete?
It is the same material that makes up the ground. Though, I am unsure why it fell from the sky earlier.
So things that go through that portal come out supersized. Got it.
4 minutes.
Shut up. I'm not sure what they want us to do. Damn it. I'll do some race. Is there anything else over here? No, because we can see the word shining through, so if there was something, we can see it. I'm wasting entirely too contemplate our next move. I'm assuming all these doors will all be locked. But really, one of them has to be an access point because we don't have any other options. No, this one's open.
A door to the warehouse. I cannot see inside.
No, I should have used a tiny. Whoops.
That door should have led to the warehouse, but...
Control panel.
Is this some kind of control panel?
I mean, that's what the fuck it said.
Oh, I didn't activate it. Goddammit. I'll get the hang of this one day.
No, it won't budge.
Got it. Well, that wasn't it.
It's a control panel.
3 minutes, Dante.
The one that is difficult for humans to input?
Yeah, the GH Raging
So,
combo.
one of the instinct
Fine,
kills and,
just be quiet. No, wait. Inputting that sequence of commands with the lever shaped like this.
I think you can do it.
I'll try.
Doesn't feel like that before.
Oh, good. Now we killed her. We crushed her with the crates. So that's, yeah.
She's not gonna get stabbed.
Oh, it moved.
Ring out!
That's a KO. If only she could fit through that gap.
That's what he said. Wait. We got 2 more mental locks we need to get through. But we're a little low on time. What's up with this door?
A warehouse door.
Can we open? No, we can't open it. Then I don't care.
A warehouse door. Delivery!
We're almost done in 2 minutes. This is suck. On the bright side, we know the order of events now, so on a subsequent attempt, we can go a hell of a lot quicker.
A wooden box hanging from a...
It was funny. I stand by my decision.
You have less than 2 minutes, Dante. Hurry.
A warehouse door. What's this? Something came out.
Edible seaweed made this way was thought to be a delicacy for nobles during the Heian.
Nobody needs to hear your superfluous narration.
I mean, I found it interesting.
Oh, I made it small. Yeah. Is he gonna stab her this time or just step on her? Nope. Strength to her size.
Is the box hanging from the crane in the way now?
Was there something under the wooden box?
Let's just go back and lift it up for now.
Was there something under the wooden box? Seems like there'd have to be, right? Why would you mention otherwise?
A warehouse. Delivery!
Oh, hey, look at that. Okay.
Is this some kind of control panel?
Oh, fuck.
No.
Got it.
Well, fuck. And we lose.
Date, we're out of.
Damn you, So. How many?
Oh, it's bound to be one of those. We just picked her up. We got this.
A warehouse.
Delivery!
Delivery! Is this some kind of control?
We will raise the lever.
Understood.
Yeah, we did it!
Is there something underneath it?
Maybe now she'll get big enough to help herself? Don't stab her in her beeb.
It appears Iris was saved. Barely.
Right, Dream Iris. Real Iris is still dead.
That shadow.
What does this accomplish?
Must be.
Well, we did a good thing. I just don't know what the fuck it was. Eliminated the threat and made an escape path. What? Day 3. So A acquired. Achievement unlocked. Day 3, Sunday. Q's I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Iris was in the Somnium earlier.
Yes, we saw.
An unidentified figure tried to stab Iris to death. And Date and Iba...
Who is that figure?
Probably So himself.
I thought we were gonna try to talk
True,
to Iris.
he could imagine himself in his Somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking about? If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
So...
I've been telling you I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some memory of her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
I would think it was a pervy obsession, considering how often we got upskirted in that dream.
Come to think of it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami just after 9 p.m. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not discuss with you.
Fine, fucking stay here.
What were you doing at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
Reading a book at home. You can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards. They will confirm that for you.
Oh, you mean the people you pay?
That does match what the bodyguard said earlier.
But they're like family to him. They're not above telling a lie to protect their boss.
And their income.
Ah, capitalism.
I didn't.
Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking. Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I don't remember exactly what I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Boss.
It is impossible to determine now. He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
No. He still must have. He was in the warehouse.
But does that mean we can conclude for certain that he saw the corpse?
He looks tired. The medicine hasn't fully worn off yet. It makes him a bit dazed. The color is drained from his face.
No, nothing yet. They arrived a while ago, but that warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery.
I know. Iba, can you check to see if it's the Okiura we know?
Searching.
I saw it on the monitor. Iba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Iba are one and the same, it's like you saved her, Date. But that was just a dream. It's not real. Saving her in Somnium won't save her now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Can I go in the somnium of a corpse?
Are you kidding me? You know that what we find in Somnium can't be submitted as evidence in court. Besides, we don't even know for sure if that figure was so.
You said it was.
I said that it's probably him.
Excuse me?
No!
I'm right here. I can hear everything you're saying.
No one cares!
Or, to quote your name, so. The boss is standing there.
The subject of the sync remembers certain persons or objects that appear in Somnium. But they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes...
Alright, I'm gonna grab more ice for my beverage. I'll be right back. We're gonna nail So's ass to the wall. I don't actually think that he's our killer, but I do think he knows something.
circular room. Oh. Alright, see what we get out, so. What you thinking? So, what you thinking? Sorry.
It's vague or unclear, after all. Even the subject of the dream themselves.
It's vague and
I told you earlier that the Sinker experiences the dream from the perspective of an observer. That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it. But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves.
I mean, really, do any of us?
Like a mirror or picture. Perhaps he's never watched himself on television. Rare for a politician, but not unheard of. He lacks that objective picture of himself. He remains stoic and unattached despite his position of power. I find that quite powerful. To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you is an ability many charismatic people share.
I wish I were charismatic. Or people. What else you got for me, Peter? I thought we already did this.
He may not have a rational, objective assessment of himself. So, even if this figure is ambiguous...
It could be so.
Indeed. Imagine the human brain as being made up of two elements.
I don't wanna.
Memory and algorithmic structure. The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic. It can output things based on the inputs it is given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like your data stored on a hard disk. The algorithm is the program. This program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct. This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness. In short, it is your ego algorithm, what you call your mind. Recognition, cognition, consciousness.
Jesus, just get it all out of one go, bro.
All of these processes are incomprehensible without the ego algorithm. However, the Jedd system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
The Jedd system controls my core programming.
Using Jedd, we could map the neural circuitry of the human brain. And we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully grasp it. It's far too complicated.
It's true, it is.
But even if we don't understand it, we can still use it. You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave oven. The Jedd system is how we are able to extract the Sinker's consciousness. That is what makes syncing possible. During a sync, the Sinker's consciousness, or ego, is brought into the subject's somnium. They enter the subconscious mind, or more accurately, sink into it. At this time, the Sinker's memories are left in their original body. Picture an egg. The ego is the egg yolk that goes into the subject's brain. The Sinker's memories are the whites which remain in the shell. The Sinker, or rather the Sinker as their pure ego, experiences the subject's somnium. But to be precise, it is not only ego. When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's brain. Imagine separating an egg yolk from its whites. No matter how you try, some of the egg whites will always stick to the yolk. This is just like that.
Seems a little dangerous. Oh fuck, what?
Date, the investigation team is calling.
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue. There's something we want to check. Is now a good time?
Sure, what is it?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The one at Ariake? Warehouse District?
Yes, that's right.
It's not there.
Okay.
I knew it would fucking
Why?
move. That's why you should have
What
waited
happened?
to show up. Jesus.
It's, not here.
What's not there?
We searched all over the warehouse. We didn't find any bodies.
I fucking called this one coming a mile away. That seemed dangerous because the ego, who we are, is a combination of a lot of factors, but memory is one of those. So, for instance, typically our desire to not do bad is less a matter of morality, as we like to think, and more a culmination of experiences throughout the course of our lives. We did something bad happened to us as a result, and thus we get a negative stimuli that tells us not to do that bad thing. We like to think it's more complicated than that, but it's kind of not really. And so if you're separating the ego from the memory, what you result in is a pure distillation of who you are without any of those experiences that helped form who you are, which means maybe it'll be enough like you to still carry that morality over, but then again, maybe freed of those memories, it'll also be free of that morality, and you get a total asshole. Now, to be fair, you're talking about someone going inside of a dream world, so if they're a complete asshole, murderous dick, doesn't matter, they can't really affect much inside there. It would, however, affect your investigations.
What do you mean there's no body?
Yeah, we looked everywhere, but nothing.
Date, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I saw it. I know I saw it. I saw Iris's body with my own right eye.
Then perhaps someone moved the body between the time we left and CSI arrived.
No, there's another possibility.
There is?
She wasn't dead and she thawed out and left? Like, what the fuck are the possibilities here? The bodyguards could have moved it. Oh, sorry, I gotta push a button.
Date?
Iris!
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell? Oh, you see, Mizuki ended up staying at my place. Something wrong?
The world changed.
What? What? Are you trying to say that since you saved her in Somnium, she didn't die in the real world? Day 4 Monday, Siurai. Alright. That bottle's about tapped. There's like dregs of nail polish at the bottom of it that I'm having trouble getting to. It's a pain in the ass. Anyway.
Iba and I saved Iris during the sink yesterday. She wasn't killed.
True, but that was only a dream.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Impossible.
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
You sound nuts.
Congressman Sajima is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A. 3 days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B. So Sajima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night, but he didn't inform us of this. There must be something he doesn't want us knowing. Exhibit C. So was in Iris's somnium. Dreams are constructed from memories. Yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
We sink into Iris's somnium? Or we'd have to do it with her permission, I'm pretty sure, but like, I doubt she would give us issues.
I sent him home yesterday.
You released him?
What was I supposed to do? We can't hold him without solid proof.
And we also don't even know
What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
Date and Iba saved Iris Insomnium. And that changed the history of the real world? Well, I guess it's not impossible.
Isn't it, though?
That isn't what you said
It
yesterday.
feels impossible.
That was then, this is now. A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I believe in Date. I trust him more
I
than
believe in
anyone
Joe
else
in our
in this.
That's,
Stranger things have been known to happen. 2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's somnium. It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
there's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science yet. I don't accept those things. Anyway, boss, not having beliefs is what she believes in. That's how she established herself as a major player in the police department. I don't accept that there's things that can't be explained by science. I accept that there's science we have discovered here. Because she believed what she wanted to. That doesn't sound like a good quality in a police officer at all. Sounds like an American police officer, but we don't do that. Boss is sitting on the desk. Hey, Iba!
Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 nights ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju.
Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away.
There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder. 2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene. 3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message.
3 seems the most likely to space.
In any case, the motive is still unknown. We need to talk to Renju.
Renju, where did you go?
You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura, correct? It is possible she may have something for you by now.
I asked Momo for information too. But I had to promise him a meeting with Iris. Momo can wait for now.
We can talk to Iris's mom as well. She was Renju's classmate, right? Iba told me about her.
I'm still wondering if Iris's mom is really Mizuki's mother, and I don't know. It just makes a lot of things make sense.
It is absurd.
I
Not
agree with you,
possible.
AI.
Dreams are figments of the imagination. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous. Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality?
God, I wish.
If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
I mean, that'd be kind of cool.
But at the warehouse,
You must have been hallucinating. Within Mizuki's somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is affecting your mental state.
Makes
The
sense.
same Okiura as we know. Renju's father created the company.
another connection to Renju.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
No, actually.
Oh, never mind.
Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
Yeah, I mean, it could be.
It certainly is
Seems unlikely.
suspicious. I would suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
It was an Iris clone.
There are 4 people I should talk to. So Sejima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
Let's get moving.
I vote warehouse first. It's even possible someone in the department trying to see if we did resurrect her. With Ivan in my left eye socket, I walked into the cold storage warehouse. I could see my breath. I looked around, shivering. Nothing seemed changed from last night, though.
A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. You first arrived here yesterday at 9 p.m.
True.
At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time...
The corpse was gone.
It was 11:20, simply vanished.
Someone could have moved it.
Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m. After we finished syncing with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Well, you should have waited,
Correct.
Dick.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown. The report does not specify. Perhaps a result of outside influence.
Outside influence?
Well, if So is involved, he could pull some strings. She got a point.
In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench.
No blood or anything?
Examining it will not reveal any further information. A forklift. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use.
That's what she said. Sorry, I've got like random blotches of nail polish in my hand. I'm not like, did I hit a nail? They don't seem fucked up. Oh well, whatever. There's a cardboard box on the floor. Oh, got excited.
It's a wooden box.
Yes, but what's inside?
There is nothing inside.
Damn it.
The crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed. A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here. There are numerous cardboard boxes on the shelves. There is nothing abnormal about them.
Seems like a dead end. Yeah, we haven't gotten the okay to leave yet.
That machine is used to cut ice.
Ice.
Do they
Maybe.
store ice here?
Yeah, it seems like a lot of effort to pay to maintain this place. They're not using it for anything. Like paying to keep this place refrigerated would be expensive as fig. All the boxes are unlocked now. So what the fuck am I missing then? Seems like Iba is not at all convinced that anything's going on here. I'm not seeing anything else for us to explore. So it seems like we're done here, but it's not letting us leave yet, which means we're missing something. Okay.
Nothing.
But finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
How the fuck you figure?
What do you mean?
I was just thinking out loud. Let's get going. Date, your temperature is dropping. At this rate, they might find your body in here.
Well, I mean, I've gone crazy, so I'm kind of okay with it. Let's see. Where do we go to next? Let's go to Limnus Gate and try to talk to what's-her-fuck. Seeing how she was supposed to be dead, she seems like the most interesting person to talk to. Hello, former corpse. How are you?
I am so aggro right now.
Who says that?
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
I didn't make any promises.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well, I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you. Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes.
Yes.
Why else would I ask?
And you'd do anything for the answer.
No.
Yes.
All right, then. Shovel Forge.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection. Even if you
Overruled.
did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
You're dead. I told you not to laugh.
But come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here. Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
Stop, I'm serious. In my dream, I saved you from being killed. And here you are. Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday. Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing.
It should be.
I just
Bear my
didn't know
arm.
what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date. Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Another bizarre explanation.
Come here, Peppers. Peppers, Peppers. Peppers, Peppers. Come on. Where are you going? I mean, it's one more difficult than that. Oh, there you are, buddy. Where's Renju?
What about him?
Where is he? I just fucking said I don't need to hide it. No, he's trying to find her buddy. I told her about Renju's disappearance. Okay, that part I might not have.
A traffic accident? I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no. I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No,
Not at all.
no, not at all.
So we've learned nothing.
So, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
Sure. Maybe I can get some information out of her.
Fine.
Hey, wait a minute!
Yay! So you'll play Shovel Forge with me?
I will not.
So, we'll go on a date then.
Yes.
Deal.
Take her to
And
the
you
maid
have
cafe.
to honor our agreement this time.
I can't believe it.
Oh,
think I was
but we
jealous.
can't go right away. I have a recording coming up. I should be done by 3, though. Tessa, we're starting soon. Got it!
Later. We're starting.
So, Date,
Oh my
meet me
God.
back here at 3?
Stop
If you
swat.
ditch me, I will be beyond furious. Anyway, bye for now. Peace!
Iris smiled and strolled over to the studio.
There is no point remaining here. Let's get moving.
Alright, so I want to save Sejima. Who's Sagan? I don't. Oh, right. We should talk to her mom.
I apologize for yesterday.
You should.
I arrived uninvited.
Oh, right.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
Daughter wants to go on a date and he hooks up with the mother. It's terrible.
Yes, today's a holiday. Iris isn't in school. She went to Lemniscate.
Yeah, I saw her earlier.
Is that so? I've put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that. But Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy." I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me. They died when I was 17. I was an orphan, and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late. So I decided to stay here, by myself.
And take care of Iris.
Yes, all alone. But Renju would help sometimes. It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks. Just me and her. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved singing
So, like
and
Sailor
dancing.
Moon.
Even as a kid, whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers. And she did it at the show, too. Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited. Even I was dancing by the end of it. When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. "Mama, you're a good dancer." That's the kind of girl she was.
Causing hell?
Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there. Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience stores. When their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her
She doesn't
into
look like
trouble
she's very
once.
good at it.
She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly. It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. "Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance?" She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true. There was one other time.
Horrible tragedy. Tell me. Oh, when she got shot.
Why didn't the dialogue thing just immediately pop up? Why are you making me click shit?
6 years ago, I was the victim of a shooting. After the surgery, Iris came in running. And she was sobbing.
Nicked my nail. Damn it. It's still drying. Oh well.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die! Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
I mean, that's fair. When we saw her in the dream, she looked dead, so...
I swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what. Iris is
Feels like you should have done that
everything to
sooner.
me, more important than my own life.
Where is Renju?
You asked me that yesterday.
There's no point hiding it. I told her about Renju's disappearance.
Right from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea.
Iris must really enjoy dancing.
Yeah, we're still no closer to resolving the case, though.
Though her drawing skills could use some work.
Drawing
Everyone's
skills?
a critic.
Look at the drawing on the wall.
There's two people.
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but... I met him about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Kume Shrine in the Minato district?
No.
I was
Maybe.
praying there one day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then... He kissed me. I was shocked, but when I stared into his eyes...
Not a
then
great way to start
I
a
heard
relationship.
footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal, so I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once.
That feels like something worth checking up on.
Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him, and I was falling in love. Our second kiss was in the car. It's cliché, I know, but we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our car near a warehouse and kissed. I don't think
which
we ever
warehouse?
said I love you, but we both knew. We were getting closer and closer.
Feels like you should ask her which warehouse, because if it's outside the Okiyuki fish place, then there's a connection. I don't know how that would
I
fucking play into
introduced him
anything,
to Iris
but...
about a month after I first met him. Iris never had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so...
I was gonna say it could have been
exciting.
So, but why would So had a gut wound and been hiding from people?
Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture. He wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head. Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time.
So I ignored the
I
pain
was
with
having
the
so
searing
much fun
grease
that I put an
burn.
okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic. But those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime.
We're not gonna get any
I
information
don't know
on
the
that.
details.
And
It
now I'm
was
curious.
awful. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time, because of Mizuki. Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
want Iris to know.
Know what?
That I was dating a criminal. He was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
Tell her the truth. Oh, we're not gonna get the option to give advice. Okay.
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing.
I can do what I want. Shut
We
up.
have to get moving.
Pain in the ass.
Yeah, let's go.
Fine, whatever. Maybe I want to switch from daughter to mom. Be amusing if that's the reason why Iris keeps pushing for dates, because she's trying to hook her mom up.
You need more info on Ren? I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
I see.
Mama just killed a man.
I find it calming.
Brushing up
Why
there.
is that?
Don't ask me.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yeah, you told me that
Yeah.
last time.
I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
Just yours. I remember Renju saying that to me after he and I went through a bottle.
You're a policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets. So, how about it?
I didn't answer. I turned the question around on him.
What about you?
Me? Well, yeah.
I love big round ice cubes.
Not just one.
I need to use my thing.
Countless bodies.
The fuck?
When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family.
That's fucked up.
Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation.
So we killed them.
You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes. Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that, I just have to get them really drunk, throw them in the tub full of hot water, and they pass. Just like that.
Wow, that's fucked.
Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated. It always looked natural, like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that. And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So I... Why am I telling you all this?
Because you got a guilty conscience.
Are you going to arrest me?
I mean, honestly, you probably should, but... I took a sip of my glass. I didn't say anything for a while.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout. But still... Date,
Tears fell to the counter, unending. But I think he wants to be arrested, if I'm honest. We didn't say another word until the ice in the glass had melted to nothing. Why does my stream timer say I've only been live for 18 minutes?
Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her offer.
Absolutely not.
I don't have anything else for you. Sorry, I'm not much help.
No, don't worry about it.
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who was good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Tonight?
Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
I mean, I got a date, but... Alright, let's go talk to So's bitch ass. I hate So. I hate all politicians, though, so that's not really any useful.
So Sajima is a key person of interest in this case. Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment.
Teacher's pet.
I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sajima has one phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something. I looked into So's secretary's phone. One call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was 1 week ago. From Fuchu Prison.
Ooh.
The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Ooh, well that is interesting.
Yes. This is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
From what I can determine, he is an assassin. He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards.
Well, you know, before he went
His
to prison.
code name is Falco.
Oh shit, Fox is gonna be so upset.
Correct. Murder. He is serving a life sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
Murder most foul or
6 years ago?
I think Dante might be the killer, actually. That's whatever, we'll find out. I don't wanna start spreading shit before we know anything.
Unknown.
You don't know?
He is not registered in any databases. He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible to determine from where. However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan. Unknown. You
Well,
would
you
have
already
to ask Mr. Sajima for that information.
Number 89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
He did. But that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
Number 89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
No, we don't have time. Call up boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Roger.
We're gonna jump into the mind of a serial killer, because that seems dangerous. I mean, fun, but dangerous. Hey, we could be the Cell, right? We're gonna be like a, I don't think it was a super popular movie. It was kind of a cult thing. I never watched it. I should watch it. It sounds interesting. Anyway, okay, let's go.
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage warehouse.
Where'd you
Isn't
move
your
it?
investigation over?
Iva, look! A merman.
So is a wealthy politician. It is no surprise to me that he has a merman. Wait, a merman?
How many times do I have to tell you?
3 more.
I don't know that girl.
2 more.
I've never seen her before.
1 more.
Date.
I knew he was lying. This proves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying.
His father, that could be why he's lying about it, because that would make her mom 17 and him a grown-ass man, probably in his 30s or 40s. But why call Shoko?
Number 89? Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu Prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Falcon
Finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention. If you need information, you can ask her.
Where's
I
she at?
can't help you. I told you I will not answer that question.
Why not?
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
It appears that he will not respond.
You are beginning to irritate me.
I'm a cop. It's my job.
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant.
So
Haven't you people got enough?
So we've been
I'm
getting
very
all out of
busy.
nowhere.
Excuse me. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you. To be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you.
That's cool. I don't like you either.
I don't
Heard it.
ever want to see you again. So I suggest that you don't show your face here anymore.
Not
It's
afraid of
what's
you.
best for both of us. Understand?
So walked away sternly. How does one walk sternly? I've seen someone.
Who does this guy think he is?
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing.
And he thinks
Any
he's
higher
a
could kill you.
politician. He thinks he's superior to the rest of us.
Relax,
That's what politicians
Date.
do. They're the ruling class.
We
They're
still
better
have
than us.
much to do.
I know.
I wonder if number 89's a headquarters. Headquarters. Let's go to headquarters. This is probably the last thing we'll do, and then we'll call it a night. I returned to Abyss HQ with Iba. I needed to talk to the beast. The beast. As I entered the room, the beast smiled, like she was waiting for me.
I took care of what you asked for.
Number 89?
He's here, in the interrogation room.
Yeah!
I'm on it.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run. One of the higher-ups
Bullshit
needs
your
me.
office.
I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
Understood.
So it's gonna be an interrogation, or are we jumping into his head? Interrogation. He's got a beard! Oh, no, his head's down. Okay. Yo, what up, dog? I'm not all that shocked, actually. When I saw his hair, I pretty much knew who it was.
Let's get started.
I'm wondering if 6 years ago, our character wasn't the one that was dating Iris' mom.
Oh, you know about that.
I know about everything!
It's true. I called Tsujima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
What?
You spoke with him directly?
Yeah. I told him to call somebody.
Somebody?
Anybody. I don't care who.
I can't tell you anymore. Number 89.
Your real name?
I don't know, I forgot. Djibouti.
Northeast Africa, a small republic of roughly 900,000.
That's a funny name.
I don't take kindly to stupid lies.
I don't know. It's not like I'm counting.
It's weird that he wouldn't have killed the mother then, right? If he's that familiar with weaponry and whatnot, how did he miss just at the shoulder?
Alright, let's get back to the topic at hand. 2 days ago, you called our investigation office. You said you know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
Yes, I promise.
Lying sack of shit, goddamn.
You're lying. You don't want to release me.
I mean, you're a killer. Can you blame us?
That's fine. I was expecting this anyway. I just wanted a good excuse to leave the prison.
What do you mean?
You really want to know? Here's what I mean!
He's gonna attack us. Hey, thanks for all the help, Pewter. Appreciate it, bro.
You'll make a good hostage for me. Take me to the exit. Now.
And quit dressing like a superhero. Put on some actual clothes. What the fuck? Police headquarters, Monday at 4:06 p.m.
Oh, darn.
Are you kidding me? A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police. I ordered everyone to keep quiet about this, but it's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to get number 89 back before then.
Mental image of a bunch of reporters out in the parking lot. Nose to the ground like puppies. I didn't mean to click that. I don't give a damn about the shells.
How would I know? After he got to the exit, he let me go. I didn't see where he went. I collapsed right there.
I was just curious.
Number 89 still has it. But don't worry. I have a spare. I'll give it to you later. He punched out an officer and stole his clothes. He put on the uniform and brought me with him at gunpoint. Well, he had the gun in his pocket, hiding it. No one on the floor even knew this was happening. He got on the elevator and made it to the ground floor. He even stole my security card. He said he'd kill me if I tried anything. I suppose the whole escape took him about 5 minutes.
He's a pro.
He must have planned this.
You're rather calm about all this.
I'm coming down from being terrified for my life. I'm in a bit of a fugue state right now.
Or you helped him.
Boss, it's my fault he got away.
You're damn straight it is.
I'm sorry.
Don't waste time apologizing. Go catch him. I'm the one who has to go on an apology tour now. You really messed up this time.
What'd I do?
Date, I know you are already aware of this, but there are security cameras all over this compound. I checked all of them. Number 89 fled in a car that was waiting for him.
Waiting for him.
So he had an accomplice.
Yes,
Did you see who was driving?
No.
I did.
Oh.
Who was it?
You and I know him well.
Renju.
Renju.
Why? I told Boss Computer what Aiba revealed to me.
Renju?
Why?
Date, Moma is calling.
Nah.
Moma? From the Kumakuras?
I'll connect him.
Well, somebody's Renju calling the gloat or something.
Hey, Date.
Yo, what's up?
I just got the word. Renju's been seen.
What?
Talking about Tessa.
Oh, right.
I'll be waiting. You know what to do.
What should we do?
We have no choice. We have to take her.
To Moma?
Yes.
We're selling her, apparently. It's unscrupulous as fuck, but hey, I guess to solve a murder? No, it's still fucking terrible. Lemniscate, Monday at 4:43 p.m.
Oh my gosh! Late. You're late.
I'm going home.
Never! Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Are you drunk?
A little?
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
I like her slightly more now.
Kid.
I like her slightly
Kidding!
less now.
I can't believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you. I'm getting excited!
We are not shovel forging.
I was talking about the date, silly.
Shovel Forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
So where are we
That's
going?
a really weird way of referring to sex.
No point lying to you. I need you to come with me to an office. I'll have to inspect it, though.
What? An insect show? I didn't know you were into that.
I'm into a lot of things,
Well,
girl.
okay, it's kind of weird, but whatever. Let's go to the insect show.
She is not terribly bright, is she? She didn't completely understand, but I didn't have time to care. I took Iris to the Kumakuras. Bad idea. Willfully putting this girl in danger. Kumakura's office, Monday at 5:10 p.m. Dog shit.
So where are the Aziptula praticolas?
Tessa!
I'm not sure what she just said.
Oh, is this guy the Aziptula praticola?
Sure.
What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. Are you the insect trainer? Go ahead. Sorry for interrupting. Start the insect show now! Wait a minute. This is a gangster den.
Wow, you're slow on that
Took
thing.
you long enough.
Date, you tricked me.
I wasn't trying to trick you. You just misunderstood me.
But I wanted to see the bugs. I really did.
Oh, so she likes insects as well.
Whatever she's into, man, I don't judge. I mean, I judge a little. But I try to keep it straight.
Moma, I held up my end of the deal.
You sure did. You want to hear about Renju?
Mr. Okiura?
You said on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
I could.
Hey, I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Don't use her real name.
Date, come here.
Mama took me to the corner of the room. He's gonna ask for something sleazy as fuck.
Date, I don't quite know how to ask this, but... Can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand, please?
Never mind, it's nowhere near as sleazy as I thought it was.
Sure.
Moma and I broke our huddle.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
A favor?
He wants to see your boobs.
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that!
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, he wants to shake your hand.
handshake. Sure. I would never show my boobs.
Wants to see her boobs. Iris took Moma's hand gently and shook it.
Dante, this is the happiest day of my life. It feels good to be the boss.
I mean, I guess it's good.
So how about it?
All right, here it goes. Renju was seen in two places. First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe. Second, Ikume Shrine.
Sunfish Pocket and Akume Shrine.
Got it. Thanks.
No problem, bro. Really. Why do you care?
I don't.
Can I have it?
What?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I give it to you?
Hey, can I have the ring?
Absolutely, of course you can. Here, take it. Wait, no. I can't give you this.
You're so cheap.
Right?
Come on, it's not like you're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm losing it.
Aww.
You guys are a good team. Like siblings.
Yeah, Five is jealous.
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Tessa. We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
About as contradictory as meatless beef.
The old boss was really violent.
He would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
But after I took over, we went crystal clean.
I mean, cheese graters.
Crystal.
Methamphetamines.
No, we don't do drugs. We don't deal with that stuff. We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
Cut?
Their throats.
No, not like that.
What happened to Mr. Okiura? I heard he escaped the hospital.
Yeah, he also.
So did I.
Trained killer.
But I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me.
Renji's escape from the hospital was strange. Three things stuck out to me. I laid out the facts. Mizuki was lured to the place where Shoko's body was found by a message sent from Renji's phone. I found Iris' body in Okiura Fishery cold storage warehouse. Earlier today, Renju fled with a prisoner, escaping a life sentence, an assassin named number 89.
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
Oh, well...
Date saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
A parallel world?
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah, of course I have. Yeah, right. Parallel worlds and all that shit. Yeah.
I don't understand it, but I suppose he does.
Good, because I don't feel like explaining it.
But why would Mr. Okiura do that?
Don't know, so we're trying to find him.
He could be a hostage or an accomplice. Either way, I need to find him. Oh yeah, I haven't introduced this old man yet.
I'm 24!
Moma is lying. He is at least 48.
You did tell us a story about 20 years ago, so yeah, there's no way in hell he's 24.
Sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
Sure.
You run the Kumakura gang, right? You're like a mob boss.
How did you know that?
Is he stupid?
It's not dumb.
Moma may not look it, but he's a huge A-set fan.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
Gambling.
Bet, debt, A-set!
Worries.
Forget, fret, A-set!
Now what does she say?
A-set, you bet!
Wow, my catchphrase! Thank you!
This is kind of
It should be. It should be. You should be embarrassed. It's fine, though.
But
It's fine.
sorry, Moma. I don't like gangsters.
Oh, shit. Almost gonna go straight.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful. All those nasty Yakuza guys should drop dead, am I right?
Anyway.
Alright.
Moma, take care of Iris for me.
What? Don't leave her here.
What? Wait! You're leaving me here?
You'll be safe with him.
What? No, she won't. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Are you serious? Look at his face! Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate. What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
Tessa, I wouldn't